Hey guys, Jarell here, back with reactions to Fringe. We're on to episode 8 of season 4. The last episode when Peter was speaking to Olivia at the end, he pretty much accepted the fact and even told her and said, I know you're not my Olivia, I know it's not my Walter, this isn't my place, I don't belong here. But I think he's only kind of half right. I think he feels he's in the wrong universe, but it's more he's in the wrong time. He's not meant to exist in this timeline. I think the universe is the correct place. How the hell he's going to fix that, I don't know. Walter refuses to help him at all. And how he's supposed to reset anything that has taken place and remove this timeline and put things back as they were, I don't know, because they have implications of their own. I'm confused, guys. So I'm just going to let it tell me and let us carry on. So, sit back, relax, we will watch episode 8.
It's incredible. Astrid, come quickly. You've got to see this. The pinwheel with the metallic qualities is spinning against the flow of air.
That's not possible.
Completely violating the law of physics. Oh, pastries.
Pastries, how's that possible?
Thank you, Astrid.
Hello, Walter. You built the thing. You're the only person who can help me reconfigure its matrix.
That machine is staggeringly dangerous. My actions caused the death of my wife. Unspeakable damage to 2 universes. I lost my career and my sanity. All because I tried to help another Peter.
I really don't have any other choice.
He's out of options.
Okay, in any case, Broyles isn't gonna let you near that bridge.
Me. You're how I'm going to get into the DOD. On the other side, Fringe Division reports directly to the Secretary of Defense. Their lead agent?
Is Lincoln Lee. Yeah, that could work.
I think
Yeah,
it
that
will
could work.
All I need is a way to get over to the other side. What's item 317?
It's Walter's portal device, the one he used to cross over in 1985.
What?
That's at the bottom of Raiden Lake.
Well, maybe where you're from, but Massive Dynamic recovered it years ago. It's been in storage ever since.
Smart. You were going to go over there off-grid and find out what the shapeshifters are after.
Peter's just given us a way in.
Whoa, no, that's not at all what we're about to do. Look, I understand that you guys are dealing with real and present dangers from the other side, but if we go over there and you get busted, there's no way that Walternate's not going to think that I'm involved. I'm going to lose the best chance that I have to get back to my timeline.
All right, Transit PD, come on out of there.
Oh. What the hell? That was pretty nifty. That was not.
You've been working on this for several weeks. How much longer will it take?
I'm not sure, but I've identified a signal that we might be able to trace.
I'll handle the back trace myself.
Sir, are you sure? I feel I'm close. I would like to see this through.
Shouldn't have to remind you that I am also a scientist.
Have your attention, please. All Fringe Division and ancillary personnel are required to withdraw from the area immediately.
Excuse me.
Why?
You want to tell me what you think you're doing?
I'm Sergeant Elias Kane, Department of Defense. This investigation is now under the jurisdiction of military command.
You work for the DOD too. Why would Secretary Bishop remove us from what is clearly a Fringe case?
Now, what makes you so sure that there's a soft spot between universes in this place?
Well, we've used it before.
If something happens and you two can't get back, then I have to be here to let Broyles know.
So this look about right?
Kinda.
Good.
If this thing closes while I'm still crossing through, what happens?
It'll cut you in half.
Yeah,
I killed a
it
guy
will.
like that once.
Yeah, he did.
But don't worry, he was a bad guy.
He's gonna go mental. Gonna ruin it.
You okay?
One piece?
Colonel Broyles,
Breach.
sensors detecting a Class 3 breach.
That's impossible. Notify them of the breach and redirect the dispatch an amber team to meet them.
Damn.
This place isn't all that different from ours.
Hey,
What's he saying?
come on. Flying monkeys are coming.
Sergeant Kane, please stand guard at the door. Make sure no one disturbs me.
Going after the storage device.
I don't have any transport order.
No, you wouldn't. Secretary Bishop wants to keep this one off the books. Keeping it quiet for security reasons.
You know what? I'll send for the ferry.
Good idea.
I just need your show me.
Yeah, about that. I had to jump into the East River to catch this scumbag. Must have lost it in the drink.
That's fine. Your handprint will do.
That will work.
I'll go ahead and report your show me lost.
Thanks.
No.
Quite a knack for deception.
Maybe there was a glitch with the sensors?
Maybe. Recall your team and report back to HQ.
Guy was pancaked by a bus.
I mean his features. They didn't add up. They were all mismatched. His hair, his eyes, one blue, one brown. Well, you add that to the fact that he ran up the side of a bus, then jumped 10 yards and landed on his feet. I think he might have been a shapeshifter.
Okay. Why won't the car start?
That's why.
Lost? I never reported it lost.
Well, they said the report came from the DOD checkpoint at the pier.
Wheeler, this is Agent Lee. I understand somebody there reported my show me lost.
Agent Lee?
Oh, busted.
You don't have to be involved.
Of course they're gonna think I'm involved. You're about to ruin the best chance
I
that I
didn't come
have
this
to
far
get
to go
back
back
home.
empty-handed.
Don't move! Put your hands behind your head.
But it's a misunderstanding.
Agent Lee, I presume.
We can straighten this out. I have to talk to Secretary Bishop.
Tell them nothing until you've had a chance to interrogate these men. And keep me informed with what you learn.
I get it, Peter. You want to go home, to your people. Well, we are fighting for our people. Whatever these shapeshifters are up to, we have to stop them.
Agent Murphy. Affirmative, sir. As a matter of fact, I have them in my transport right now.
The hell are you doing?
What just happened?
It was on your phone.
Agent Murphy, what's going on?
What?
Trying to make this look like an escape attempt? Like we're the ones that killed your partner? He doesn't understand why I'm here.
It doesn't matter why you're here. I have my orders.
Yes. Grab it, grab it. Corners.
Out of the vehicle now!
Diversion.
You and your pal murdered 2 fringe agents. The cop in the city is going to be looking for him. We came all this way to kill 2 fringe agents. That's brilliant.
Exactly.
No wonder you're a detective.
What makes you so sure that it was the secretary on the other end of that call?
Our universe has been infiltrated by shapeshifters from your side, and your defense secretary is behind them. He's obviously got people inside your division working for him. You take me in, he's going to see to it I disappear.
This is going to freak her out. Oh, panic button.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not here to hurt you. It's very important.
She knows. Her mother knows.
I'm not the Peter that you think I am. I'm from another place. But I have people there that I care about very, very deeply, and I have to get back to them.
If another universe exists, and there's got to be more, then somewhere you will grow up and be happy and fall in love.
When I first crossed over, people who worked for your husband tried to kill me.
I dreamt about this moment for so many years.
I'm not your son.
I know that.
I must say, that was a brilliant performance. You almost looked genuinely surprised to see me, which we both know is not the case. For starters, I know you've already tried to have me killed once today.
And why would I do that?
I don't know, Walter.
Don't know.
Whatever disagreements there are between this universe and theirs are none of my business.
Sergeant Kane said you wanted to see me.
Doctor, come in.
If I may ask.
What the hell? Oh!
And I spent weeks convincing myself that Dr. Fayette had been replaced. If I had been wrong, his tech would have killed a human being.
I came here because I needed your help to get home. The Walter on the other side refuses to help me. But you understand that machine. You share his mind. You're the only person who can help me get back to where I belong.
And I will do everything in my power.
I take it this is about the trace you ran on Agent Murphy's ear cuff. You want to tell me what it is you're looking for?
Well, it may be nothing, but until we know more, we would like some leeway on this.
Okay. Keep me posted.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
They're on their way to you now.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
We'll be waiting for them.
Who are you?
Oh?
Show me your hands.
How did you? I have come to tell you something. Olivia.
You've been shot?
What?
I have looked at all possible futures, and in every one, the result is the same. You have to die.
That look Olivia just had on her face, that really confused look, that's me. What an episode. Okay, so I just thought we were just going along with a nice, normal episode. Things were progressing. I'm still not exactly working things out. And then within the space of 2 minutes of the last part of the episode, they've just blown my mind twice. So, Walternate is not responsible for these shapeshifters. Brandon was one of them and is clearly, I thought, working for someone else who is deciding to put these shapeshifters on both sides and is replacing people, and we don't know why. I got Walternate completely wrong there, and so did Peter, because all signs were pointing with evidence towards him, who was the one who made the phone call to try and have him killed when they first arrived here, when they were being transported. And it didn't make any sense, but the minute he appeared in his office and he didn't look surprised to see him, I knew something was off. But I didn't get what was going on. I didn't see what was about to happen and him killing Brandon. And like he said, it's taken him weeks to decide whether he really had been replaced or not, because if he hadn't, he would have killed a human being. And now he's asked Peter for help to go back, tell him to go back to the other side, to tell him, look, I'm not responsible. I'm not the bad guy. It's not me doing this. This Walternate, again, is different. But then it shows us that the reason Brandon had been replaced and who he was working for is David Robert Jones. Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? Because this show is so cleverly written. The writers have been so good with this, because you think you know everything and you've got all events that have taken place already, that have already happened, and you're watching the new season and you're automatically thinking David Robert Jones is dead. No, he's not, is he? Because none of that ever happened, and he's the one who's responsible. And he's the one who's come up with a different version of him. Why? I don't know. Probably to his own end. And then, on top of that, you decide to show us the Observer, who has appeared in front of Olivia, who she's never seen one before in this timeline, and he drops that bombshell on us. What was it he said? He's looked at all possible futures and all scenarios and all different timelines, and in all of them the result's the same. You have to die. What? I've got a horrible feeling here. Bear with me on this. Peter is in the midst of trying to figure out how to put things back as they should be. What if that statement from the Observer just then, because we know they are all-knowing, what if all of this and everything that's gone on, all the different timelines with Peter and Olivia and Walternate and Walter and all of it, and the crossing over, what of all of it is all in a mess because it wasn't Peter who was supposed to be erased from existence? What if it's meant to be Olivia? What if she not necessarily needs to be erased, but she's the one who's not meant to survive. Because she's the one who is uniquely calibrated, tuned to be able to do all the things that she can do, and she's the only human on either planet that can travel from one to the other. What he's just said kind of starts to lean towards thinking that maybe it's Olivia, it's not Peter. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. The other thing that was really sad was the fact the only way he was going to get to see Walternate without someone shooting at him again was to go and see his mum. I know it's not his mum, but she knew instantly within a matter of seconds. Why does a mother always know that? That happens in real life, we know it does. A mother can have not seen her child for, years and years and years, or they could have moved away or divorced or they've run away or been missing or whatever, and have not seen them since a child, and they can see them when they're 30 or 40 or 50 and they instantly recognise and know that it's their child. But that doesn't translate anywhere else. If you have a friend or a colleague or anything that you've known since you were a teenager or in your 20s and you don't see them for years and years, they could be 40 or 50 now and they could pass you on the street and you wouldn't probably recognise them 9 times out of 10. Or it would take you a substantial amount of time to put 2 and 2 together. But a mother always knows. That's so weird. I know that's nothing to do with it, but you see that happen quite a lot. So, now I'm completely confused. So David Robert Jones is back in it, which is great because I love the guy, I love the character. We don't know what his goal is. Broyles is now involved. Broyles has always been the good guy on either side. He's never wavered from that. Now Broyles is a bad guy and he's involved with him. So what they're after doing, I don't know. Peter's still stuck here. Now he's been asked to go back and warn the other side that this is nothing to do with him. And now we've got the extra entanglement of this with Olivia, with what the Observer's saying. All is not right, and I am totally... I'm going to have to go away and go through this episode again in my head and try and figure some more stuff out, but that was brilliant. What an episode that was. The writers love to just feed you everything that you think you know and then take it away from you, giving something else to go, yes, this is how it was once, but no, it's changed and you know why it's changed. Yes. Anyway, I can't wait to see episode 9 now, so it'll only be a few days, and if you want to make sure you see that episode, best way to do that, guys, is to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you'll know when I post episode 9. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to go away now and have a deep thought about if I can work out any more from that episode. Right, I am done. I will see you for that episode 9 in a few days, guys. Till then, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.